Disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Love, peace, and life, family. Welcome to a brand new episode of The High Zone. Today on the menu, we got some mind-bending, mysterious TikToks they don't want you to see. With that being said, family, if you're not tapped in with the family yet, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could definitely be rocking with me and the family. I got that part 2 on here for y'all with Orlando Brown and some other things you definitely gonna like. So definitely let's get into this mix.
More than 1 million bags of shredded cheese sold at major grocery chains have been recalled. The cheese, which is manufactured by Ohio-based Great Lakes Cheese Company, was sold in 31 states and Puerto Rico at stores including Walmart, Publix, and Aldi. It's sold under different brand names, including Good and Gather, Target's store brand, and Great Value, which is Walmart's label. The FDA says the bags of cheese may contain metal fragments. They have sell-by dates ranging from January to late March 2026.
Family, that is wild. How metal get into cheese? Make it make sense.
Got any cheese?
That is wild and diabolical. We need answers. We definitely need answers. Damn, how fast he going?
You're in Times Square and the street collapsed under a taxi.
Y'all know New York is GTA. GTA 6 before GTA 6 come out. That's New York for you.
Crazy.
Ain't it?
Oh, that shit. Oh, that shit. I was really about to phone.
Damn.
Major power.
Major. Let me know down below what you thought about that.
We met a dude named, his name was Ball. His name was B-A-A-L. Oh. That's what the man's name. When we met the man, people ask me, have I ever met the devil? I'm not gonna say I met the devil, but we met somebody. We met one of them, and he made me real uncomfortable, bro.
Was he in human form?
He was a white dude with blonde hair. He had a gray suit, and I always wear a cross. He stared at my cross and was frowning at me, and he made me so uncomfortable. I felt like I was a sheep next to an alligator. And
You think that's what protected you?
I know for a fact, bro. I know for a fact because he made a comment. He says, "What are you doing wearing that in here?" I'm looking at this dude like, I'm like, bro, I'm lethal with these hands and feet, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. But with this person, I said, man, I don't know. Like,
You're like, this is a different
this
level.
is something different. And he made me real uncomfortable, bro. I never felt fear like that. It was not even fear. It was like, yo, this is a different type of predator.
Family, what y'all think Big Homie came across? Was it really one of those demonic people? One of those souls that's false light? He does work in high profile places around rich people, super rich people. It might have been, something suspicious. But anyway, let me know what y'all thought about that.
How many understand chakras?
What are chakras?
Chakra means wheels of light. It goes on this principle, that every organ that you have in your body has a gland that's with it, which secretes a hormone which goes into your physical body. But it means that beneath all of that are energy wheels, because you are not your body, you are in your body. When you're in your body will correspond to the thoughts that you generate while in that body. Because what you think, what you drink, and what you eat is what you are. Therefore, you recreate your body every 7 years. Every cell in your body is recreated. It either will go down, up, or in the middle. Now you must make it go up. You have no time to go back down at this time.
Some people think chakras is evil. Chakras are not evil. If you vibrating low, you at the bottom at the red. Super low, where you at the blue and the purple crown chakra, That's why we vibing. You see the background is purple, crown chakra all day for me.
So the pyramids were built by people, human beings.
What, they were?
Yeah, but let me tell you why and how. Okay, remember that scenario I told you before? You have a system. You have a master architect.
Right.
That was Thoth, the Atlantean priest king. He claimed to have built the Great Pyramid in the Emerald Tablets. You have an engineer. You have a foreman. You have these people that taught people how to utilize this technology to build. So who did the actual labor of the pyramids? People did the labor. But they were under the tutelage and under the teaching of these advanced beings who had the architecture, who had the blueprint. When you look at some of the records we've discovered around the Great Pyramid area, for example, at Giza, we have records that these people were not slaves. They were compensated. We found the payrolls. We found the insurance policies. If you got a broken arm or a broken leg, we found out that they were taken care of and they were treated for their wounds and injuries. These people were not slaves. No slaves built the pyramids. None. Zero. The pyramid can't be built by slaves because in slavery, the first basis of slavery is ignorance. You cannot have an educated slave because they know too much. Why am I a damn slave? We're going to revolt against you. There's more of us than you. All of a sudden, epiphany, we'll just take over. You guys can't stop us. 8 of you and 1,000 of us.
Right.
You want dumb slaves. You want them to do basic menial work. You don't want them understanding technological masterpieces. The Great Pyramid, each stone, I've been there many, many times. Each stone that builds that one pyramid is individually cut and created for the exact location that it sits in. The Great Pyramid is a gigantic 2 million block puzzle. No two stones are alike. So nobody went to a quarry and cut out blocks like Legos and got them back to the site and stacked them up. Didn't work that way. The pyramid is designed like an interlocking piece of a puzzle with no mortar. So each piece is created on the fly for the exact spot that it sits in, and each piece is an interlocking piece of a puzzle. Yeah.
Let me know what y'all thought about what Bill Carlson was saying about the pyramids. Those blocks, each rock is not the same. Each rock is different, placed like a puzzle, just like some Legos. Let me know down below what you thought about that.
As above, so below. As within,
so without.
So without. That's the law of correspondence. As above, in the brain, in the mind, so below, in the body. Whatever's going on in your mind, in your consciousness, is going on in your body. If you're mentally angry, mentally nervous, mentally fearful, your body is mentally angry, fearful, nervous. And what we call disease is a reflection of our thinking.
Low vibration.
An effect upon a registry, upon a calligraphy, upon the physical form from the mental nature. Has worked through the neuron transmitters of the cerebral spinal cord system, which runs from the crown of the head to the soles of your feet. Energy and vibration.
Let me know down below what you thought about that.
So you want to understand more about mud flood? That's good. That's real good. Alright, listen to this. So, this is what you will see when looking for a mud flood building. Stairs that lead up to a front door, which is actually the second floor, and windows that are buried underground. Those windows underground are actually the same length as the windows you see above ground. And here's another mud flood building, and again, steps that lead up to the front door, which is really the second floor, and windows partly buried underground. And again, no surprises here. Steps that lead up to a front door, and windows partly buried underground. And don't get it twisted, they've converted these into lower level apartments or basements. But if you keep digging down, you will see the original front door. You see, what they like to do is dig out as much of the building as possible from the mud, then convert a window into a door, and you'll always have steps that lead up to the front door or steps that lead down. Anytime you come across a building like this,
I definitely appreciate the bully videos. he be dropping that knowledge of the old world.
What you guys do to be able to rock a whip this nice?
Hey man, it ain't what we do, it's what we don't do. We don't drink, we don't smoke, we don't be fucking off our time. It's not about what you do, it's about what you don't do, man. You know, you taking back steps every single day in your life, you get what I'm saying? So everybody, most people, they want to change their life, this is what they do. They want to do this, they want to do this, they want to add this, they want to add that. It's a removal process. Stop drinking, stop smoking, stop doing all the vices, stop skipping the gym, stop eating bad. You stop doing all those things, your life is automatically gonna elevate first. Then once you get to baseline, that's when you start to add other things, but you gotta get your habits right first.
You gotta get your habits right first, man. I got rid of all my habits. I chucked them out the window like they never happened. This is a part of growing up. This is a part of vibrating high. This is a part of elevating. Elevate yourself, people. Get rid of those habits.
You have the light of the Lord in you. You have the presence of God in you. It's very evident. You know good and well you can't hide it. And it disturbs the people who do not have the presence of God in them. That's why they don't like when you come around. There's your answer. God bless you and yours.
Yo, the TV can hack your brain. On your televisions. This is why I don't have TVs in my house.
Okay, hold on. Let me,
I'm glad that he's saying.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You ain't got a TV in the crib?
No.
So what?
Or at least not in my room. I don't have it in my room.
So tell me what you have. Hold on. Okay, you got a.
I watch everything on my laptop.
Okay.
Because I mean, again,
it'll screw your dreams up.
Yeah. So people who, not a lot of people do this.
Okay.
They go to sleep with the TV on. I cannot do that.
I have to.
See,
I have to.
No.
So hold on, I'm learning something new. Tell me about this. This is new.
So there's a patent on your TV, on the technology, to where they can basically manipulate your nervous system with electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, your electromagnetic being.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a patent. Look this up. Everybody can pull this up on Google Patents. They're controlling you through your TVs. No bullshit.
Yep.
Okay, so hold on.
But I think people that fall asleep in the complete dark is fucking crazy.
I do that.
Even through your TVs, you're being manipulated. That is insane and diabolical. This is what they doing. Food, entertainment, the music, the movies, everything is dangerous. This is why you must take a little bit at a time. You just can't keep consuming TV. It's not good for you.
You know, there's a short life in
why do you think that is with the creative side?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far, you know? Who knows what happened to Philip? Who knows what Heath had to do in order to get to where he was at? There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head, you know? But when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and do all those things, when you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music, and he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit, because the man card means everything.
I had no idea we're going to go this direction with the podcast. This is absolute. But listen, we've talked about it. We've had a lot of the guys on to talk about this stuff. Are you done with Hollywood because of this specific reason?
I'm still working. I still, I haven't made the money necessary to do all of the other stuff. So I still have to go and do the Chitlin circuit. I still have to do the job that I need to. But eventually, I've done what I set out to do, which was to redefine the universe. I've proven what I've set out to do, and that's why I have all the patents. Whether they evaluate it or not, that's up to them. But I've done the work and finished it. Now I can go on and do whatever else we need to do. Hi, everyone. My name is Terrence Howard. I'm an actor, but in the field of science also. So if you would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on Minect. The QR code is down below, and let's have a great conversation.
Let me know what y'all thought about what Terrence Howard was saying. I mean, Diddy's out of control, man. Diddy's super out of control. This man has no respect for anybody but his pockets. He come at anybody and everybody. And this is why 50 Cent did what he did.
Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that.
And some people say 50 Cent is petty. He's coming at his own kind. What about what Puffy's doing? How can you support what Diddy's doing or don't want it to come to light?
Was it true that you saw hell?
Oh yes, absolutely. I saw the real hell. I was there. And I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. I don't care what a person has done to me, I would never wish that on them. Me, the way it went is that I thought that I was having a heart attack, and my spirit left my physical body. And I thought that I was going upward, but because I thought I had done so much good in this lifetime and helped so many people and made so many decisions that were godly decisions, but as opposed to me going up, I went down. And I went literally into the center of the earth, and that's where hell is. The things that I saw were literally undescribable, and it just makes me emotional every time I talk about it. But it was one of the things that I saw that just blew me away was there's a man on all fours like a dog. He was burned from the crown of his head to the soles of his feet. And what was worse than that is that he had a chain around his neck. So he was like a dog in hell. And what was even worse than that is that who was holding the chain? It was a demon holding the chain. And I knew because they're not said, they're known. It's like a telepathic communication. I knew that this demon was sent in this man's life from his childhood until the time that he died, because the demon knew that if I could stay in his life long enough on the earth, if I can keep getting him to make bad decisions on the earth, then I'll have power over him in hell, and he'll be a on the earth to the things of the devil, and then in hell you're really like a tormented dog. And then there was another part that I experienced that just blew me away. It still baffles me to this day. There was a section in hell where music was playing, and it was the same music that we hear on the earth, but as opposed to entertainers singing it, the music demons were singing it. And it was some of the same lyrics that we hear here. And then again, things, like I said, things are not telepathically, things are telepathically known there. I knew that on earth, a lot of the lyrics and the music and the songs are inspired by demons. There's people there for that because music is very controlling. I was angry with God because it's like, how did I do this much good and I'm actually in hell. I lifted up out of hell and I came back on the earth, and God began to speak to me. I actually saw the real Jesus, and he began to speak to me, and he said, you have been secretly upset with the people that hurt you. You have been hoping that I would punish the people that hurt you. He said, these are not your people, these are my people. He says, I only want you to focus on the assignment that I'm giving you because I want to do something through you that the world hasn't seen. So that's my experience with hell. Hell is a real place, and I don't believe that God doesn't send people to hell. People send themselves to hell.
Many pastors had the same experience. What's going on with that? It must be a deeper explanation. Let me know what y'all thought about that.
This isn't just fashion. This is frequency. This is higher zone.
Okay, so when you got into the Disney sphere, you were your early teenage years, right? Okay. That was probably around the same time you started meeting a lot of these big industry rappers, stuff like that, right?
No, not necessarily. It was more like when I did Major Payne, and you go to the Major Payne premiere and you see like Jay-Z.
Yeah. But you were 5 at that time.
Yeah, bro. That ain't it, bro. Like, that's not it. They can't do that. Every time you say the D word, I'm gonna give you the reason why they hired me. They wouldn't have hired me if I didn't have a rapport before.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
2 of a kind with the Olsen twins.
Yeah.
AKA the Island Boys.
Boy, call them Island Boys.
You want this or not?
All right, so when you got to the point, though, when you were a teenager, that was probably when you could relate. You started to enter your rap career. You were making music.
It was after. Disney was not gonna let me rap, bro.
There was raps on their That's a Raven
bro,
show.
that ain't no motherfucking rapping. I went to Disney Records, bro. I went to ABC Records.
Yeah. But you showed that
you
had talent.
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
I went to ABC Records. Ain't no deal over there, boy. They want me to rap like Aaron Carter. Fuck is you talking about? I walked out the building. After I said my favorite rapper was Tupac over there, they said no deal. I said, what? They was like, nah. This cat can't rap. I worked for that, kid.
You actually are a really good rapper.
Thank you, but I worked for that. Disney didn't do shit for that, bro. They kicked me out the building, literally. Like, nah, my music, no. I wrote every single I think the musical after that, bro. That's the only kind of recognition they gave me as an artist, bro. I had to take this. Bro. You know, like not even a lot of people know, like, you know, how hard it was to be able to be like, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna keep rapping.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you get the Young Star Entertainment Productions. Me and Aaron Day Christian put it out. Song after song after song after song. The whole album is already on the internet. I don't have to put out an album. It's already there.
Yeah.
And rated.
What was the age? So are you a loyal friend? Would you call yourself a loyal friend?
I'm a loyal man.
Loyal man. Okay. What was the age? And I know this person's your man. I'm going to be respectful when I ask you these questions. I'm not going to ask you any got you questions. P. Diddy. How old were you when you met him?
Like 16, 15.
Okay. Was there any rumors at that time, anything going on weird, or was it strictly business? Because back then he was the man, you know?
He's the best producer in the world. And when he figured out that he was the best producer in the world, he met a couple of people in a few circles that told him that certain things were okay. And we're not going to play like his childhood trauma doesn't deal with anything that goes on. When he was young, his mother was a hoe. His daddy is a pimp. It was a party every day in that motherfucker. We're not going to play like it's all his fault. Let's watch what we show our children. This is prime example. Let's be careful what we show our babies.
Mm-hmm.
God has him. After all they tried to give him, he only got 4 and he's finna get out with 2. Let's be careful what we show our babies.
So when you say God, this is why I want to understand exactly what you mean by that. Because there's some things with the theology of God and Jesus that just don't mix with the worldly things that we hear about the rap life. Those two worlds don't combine.
Yeah, man, up to you, man. Whatever you feel, bro. But it's still there, you know. There's gospel rap and all kinds of shit.
For sure.
True. Yeah, but I just can't get with, you know, the fact that we have all these gifts and then you like, no, man, it's not. You know, you got to be able to do something with these gifts, brother.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, and so all music has a soul. All industry has a soul. Just because somebody wants to be evil and can't get no ass out of it, don't mean that it's not what it's supposed to be. Period. Because my daughter not going through that. None of my daughters going through that. None of my sons going through that. That's what we talking about, bro. Like, is that God? The one that's actually stopping the bullshit, stopping the our kids getting raped, like stopping the silent shit. We don't have to do that shit no more, man. Like, niggas is really, really pimping their kids.
You're a loving father. I see that in you. I've seen a lot of videos of you. You're taking care of your family.
Yeah, but Beyonce better be careful sending fucking Blue Ivy in the studio with Puff. We have to be careful what we show our kids. I don't care how big you'll be. You're not going. I can do it. I'm your mother. We got to be careful what we show our kids, man. We can't just blame stuff on our children, our babies, man. Puff ain't no baby. He a grown-ass man. But still, you know what? He's seen some real fucked up shit as a kid and fucked his head up. And I'm his friend. So I'm going to tell you the truth. He seen some fucked up shit, yo. That would hurt anybody. I seen some fucked up shit. I'm a little bit all right. You know, I ain't go through what he went through. But, man, that's fucked up what my boy went through, man. So I always got his back.
How did you meet? Where was the first place you guys met?
Man, stop. Next question. Wildin'. Come on, bro. Next question.
Was there anyone your age in the industry that you saw them coming up where they fell off or they didn't reach the full potential they really wanted to? You said Raven?
Yeah. That's why she got AIDS now.
Anyone else in the industry where you were like, man, I really hope that they make it, and when they didn't, it broke your heart a bit?
Nah. It's just you know, to willingly want to sell your pussy is crazy. To get a new show, and we all know the name of it. It's like, yo, bro, really, you went that wild? You let them tell you you can't do this and you can't do that, you can't do this, but you sold your for somebody to tell you not to talk to me? Crazy, yo. It's wild. Now you got fucking full-blown AIDS. Scared, don't even know how to act. Your mind ain't even right on this side. Like, what? Let's keep it 1,000. Thou shalt not play with the Son of God. Haven't you heard when R. Kelly said the package? Everybody got the package. Yeah. So the next thing you know, R. Kelly's locked up after trapped in the closet when he revealed that basically everybody that was in that saga from 1 to 21, I believe it is, or 25, everybody that was in that saga from trapped in the closet is for a homosexual male. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
They all had the package at the end of the deal. After that, R. Kelly did When a Woman Love. And then after that, he went to jail.
Okay, but if you're a businessman and you're thinking about the short-term gratification where you get a little bit of fame, but then the rest of your life is ended, essentially. Your reputation's ruined, you go to jail.
Yo, man, they shot me on the balcony, bro. I used to be Martin Luther King and some more shit. You understand me? My real name is Michael fucking Jackson and the world know it. Bro, I'm not here. I am spirit inside of body, given to me by the Lord himself. Nobody can be here alive.
Who's your Lord? Say your Lord's name.
You keep playing, man. Skip questions, bro. You about to piss me off. You keep playing, bro. You keep asking me the same thing when it's already laid out for you.
You're not answering it, though.
I answered over 20 million times. I don't have the aura on me speaks anointing. Anointing comes from who? Only one, not the unblessed one. Please, next question.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to say it out loud in my head that I think what you just said. You don't get your blessings from Satan. You get it from God. God is Jesus. That's what you said.
Basically, I get it from myself. Can I drink now? May I please have a drink? Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll get it. Yep, roll it.
We didn't stop.
I bet. Yeah, motherfucker. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. When you were a young man, your godfather actually pushed you towards the acting career, and he convinced your mom. Your mom saw all the potential in it. They believed in your talent. So they encouraged you to...
What was my dad's name? What's his name? What does it say?
It was your godfather, no?
My godfather, Bobby D. Allen. Is that what it said?
I believe so.
Yeah, they don't never give him no fucking credit. He's Will Smith now. He sacrificed himself. Now he's known as Will Smith. Ain't that some shit? I got to see sacrifice as a kid. Will used to put me on his lap when I was driving his car as a kid. Like I didn't know he was Will Smith, but to see somebody without his face and know the same traits of how you would treat me, you know? Like, you don't have the same face on, but you still act the same. The blessing of God, bro. You know? Like, I can love you. I can know you so much. I don't care how much you change. I don't care how much you change. I know you, bro. And next thing you know, doors open. You know? Things open, you know? It's how you be able to identify the love that someone once had for you, regardless if they were snatched from you or they're still here. Whether they have the same face or they don't. If they wear the same traits in the soul, bro, that's them. Period, bro.
Damn.
Energy never dies, man. It only recreates itself.
So your mother pushed you to become an actor.
He liked it, that shit. I got him. I finally got you. Yeah, he liked it, that shit. Yeah, go ahead. So what'd you say, bro?
No one wants to see their baby in pain. I'm sure if you saw your kids hurting, it would destroy you. Right? So when your mom saw you going through what you went through between 2018 and 2022, you know, the public display with Dr. Phil, all the incidents you got through, and I mean this as politely as possible.
Right.
The drugs and the criminal convictions. Do you
Well,
think...
you know, the thing about I'm gonna let you finish your question. Do I think what?
Do you think that your mom regretted letting you enter the industry after going through all that?
No, I think my mom is more like a overseer, like the Ayatollah. And it's like, if I really want a problem, or if I really felt like I could get in trouble, it would come from that side. I have the keys to heaven and hell. And I have become a fisher of men. Meaning if I see anyone in hell, I have the eyesight to be able to pull them back. My mother has no problems with being the powerful person or entity that she is. The problem comes when I disrespect my mother. And I love doing it.
See, earlier in this conversation, you said Satan's your mother. So I'm trying to understand what you're saying exactly.
Well, the only thing is, we're not going to repeat. You said it. They're going to hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't make a point, because they're already going to point you out. You're going to get all in the comments. And go, why is he doing this? Why? I've already answered that. So my thing is, I'm telling you, my mother doesn't have a problem.
I mean your earthly mother.
Yeah. Same thing. My mother doesn't have a problem unless I disrespect her.
Okay.
That means I just can't do certain things I'm not allowed to do.
Do you think her heart was broken for you during that time?
No. Why would her heart be broken? The fuck would her heart be broken for?
Her son was going through a hard time.
No. She was the one. She was the masquerade. I was the puppet and she was the fucking puppet master.
Okay, you're talking about Satan. I'm not talking about Satan.
No, I'm saying it's not that, bro. I'm saying if she's the puppet master and I am the puppet, bro, she was behind all the bullshit that I went through. It has nothing to do with me. Some people will set your ass up and then act like, oh man, did you really? Was it? No. She was the one put me through all that bullshit because she wants to raise a king.
So it made you stronger.
Thank you. Now that's the look I need. She's not raising no punk ass kid. Yeah, we're going to put you through everything we went through and more. Do you know what you asking for, kid? Do you know what you want out of life? You know what you praying for? You know what you look like when you walk outside? You know how many people know you? How? How, kid? How? This work, yeah, man, it means a lot to my mother and my father. Because I should already be dead, whether it's earthly or spiritual. However you want to put it in your own words or in your own head and heart and soul, bro. It's the truth.
18-year-old Orlando meets the Orlando of today. What do you think he'd say?
Hurry up and stop smoking weed. That shit make you lazy as a motherfucker. Man, you just spending all this money you ain't got and shit. Next thing you know, you all high. You can't get up, get to the appointment, man. I'm Mr. Early for a reason. I don't smoke that shit.
So you're against smoking weed?
I'm not against smoking weed.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's a cool thing to do recreationally on a repetitive basis.
Okay.
Do that shit when you get home and you chill, bro. You got a nice license for it. Make it look like what it's supposed to look like. Don't be just out here buying no fucking weed and then taking food out your baby's mouths and shit. Not being able to wake up on time and take them to school and then blaming it on them when you can't go pick them back up.
Actually, I respect that. Hey, man, you want a clean cup?
No, bro. This is what keeps me humble.
Man, I'm trying to figure you out.
This is what keeps me humble.
I'm trying to figure you out.
There's a lot of people that do this shit every day, man.
Do you like cigars?
Yeah, I love cigars.
I'm a cigar smoker too.
You like cigars?
Yeah, we got to get a cigar sometime.
I bet. Yeah. I can't wait till y'all eat. I got you a whole spread coming. He gonna make your shit fresh too.
I'm excited. We're gonna talk about
that. Go outside, go do what we do.
My man. So, but some of the best conversations I've ever had in my entire life was over a cigar. You know, with 4 or 5 guys, either in a lounge or in my backyard, and we'll get deep. We'll talk about life, goals, dreams, politics, whatever. But we have very soulful conversations, and it always happens with a cigar in my hand. So now you say you like cigars. When it goes to your friends in the industry, actors, there's a lot of stereotypes like it's very superficial. It's the VIP tables, the red carpets. Is it surface level, or did you have a good group of friends where you can get deep with, talk with, dream with, or was it all superficial?
They all disappeared. I don't have a I don't have I don't care. I don't care about your friends. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your planes. I don't care about your trains. I don't care about none of this shit. I care about the will of God. I'm here for that. I'm not here to be a star. I'm not here for none of this bullshit. Okay? I'm here to make sure that I do the will of God. I am here to identify people, become a fisher of men for those that are stuck in hell, like I told you, and make sure that those that are allowed beyond the gates to come beyond the gates. Other than that, you ain't getting in my Father's house. That's what I am. And I've came to grips with it. I've came to grips with it. They're not getting in his house. Whether they call me Christ or not, they're not getting in the house. And you still gonna look at me when you get there.
I can't let you say you're Christ, bro. That's
bro, I can't let you not. I can't let you wear a mullet and act like you have something to say.
Blamed them.
Bro, I can't let bro, you have a mullet on. Stop. So at the end of the day, all I can say is, bro, when they see it, they're gonna see it. For those that really want to see it, they're gonna see it. That's you and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna see it, but that's because faith is more than hope. I walk by faith and not by your sight. I walk by faith, brother, not by what you see.
You read Proverbs last night, right?
Well, me and you was supposed to read it. You, bro, you be studying. You was doing some good study, man. You know, we got to talking and stuff, but you know, you be busy. You fly, bro. I was trying to get you to come over, bro, but you fly like that. You know, you was just busy at the time. It wasn't like you was trying to play me or nothing, but you was busy, man. You hit me
preparing
up.
for this.
But you hit me, bro. You hit me. You was like, look, man. All right, I'm studying, bro. I was like, all right, cool. You know, so
That was my brother.
oh, that was you. Oh, okay. Well, either way it go. I thought it. Okay. Well, oh, okay. Either way it go. I thought, but that's still the same blessing, y'all brothers. So yeah. It's still the same blessing. Because if he would have came, I know you would have.
Yeah, I was preparing for you. But my point is,
yeah,
you're in your word. I know you are.
Yeah.
But when you call yourself Christ,
I can't keep going back and forth with you. Next question. You're trying to.
You're not
put yourself
Jesus.
in trouble. I don't want to do that for you.
2020, you went to faith-based rehab at Rise Discipline or Discipleship. Sorry.
Next question. Let's not plug those guys, unless you really want to talk about it.
Serious? I thought that was one of the.
Do you really want to talk about it?
Well, I'm curious now. I thought they helped you
Oh
out.
man, they was really, really, really cool for about maybe 3 months, right? And so, what I have learned, if you watch The Switch, if anybody, you know, what's up, chat? Watch The Switch, okay? I mean, you know The Switch, right? Okay, so it's a new movie called The Switch. I need you to watch that, right? Check that out. He says he can switch people out. And he does it right in front of them. And he says, like, yo, bro, like, I'll switch your wife out and I'll put another one of your wife in her side of her body. And they're walking around and you think that's your wife. And it's not your wife. This is what's going on. It's no longer, like I said, it's no longer spiritual. We figured out how to, turn into spirit and exchange the soul in order to control the vessel. So if I have the vessel and I'm just nothing but spirit, I can ruin your life.
Hypnosis.
That's what everybody has been going through. So everybody they can't recognize it unless you say things like The Switch. So when they watch that and they see that there's other people that can identify other than me, it's not just me playing games. It's the truth. We have to be careful with who we watch. You'll be in the car with Paul, man, but you're really in the car with Peter. But That's Paul's body. But why is Peter in Paul's body? You know, I've been going through this for a while in order to figure out and identify every soul inside of every vessel, to where we can all identify it, and it's not just me that can do it. We can all identify who we are. We can all say, you know what, we're still here.
So how do I know Orlando's in Orlando's body right now?
Ah, man, I would be 6 inches taller. Haven't you seen Kanye?
Why does Ray J look like Kanye now?
Probably because he is.
You say that a lot. You say a lot of people are other people.
Well, no, bro. You have to look at the vessel and look at how things work. If you love someone, you should know how they work inside of their own vessel. When they move that spirit to the next vessel, they still do the same thing, is all I've been saying to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow what you're saying.
Yeah, well, you followed it because they did. Yeah, bro. How many times do you want me to say it? Some people actually, like, you know, they love to indulge in things that are beyond the realm of human comprehension. That's me. Nothing is regular after all this time. And with $10 million, I can change my face and turn white, black, have 6-pack. I can't. No one's here. No one's home. I'm here. Only one talking shit.
You wrote a song called God Is In Me.
Mm-hmm.
You also have another song, which, by the way, the lyrics were actually very nice. You said, in the song Woman of God, you had a fantastic bar, when my demons let go, they do because I say so. I thought that was awesome. So do you believe in demons? Demonic possession?
Not when you become baptized.
You can't. Yeah,
right.
That's the point.
Okay. So
the Holy Spirit's in you.
I know them. It's like Hades walking his dogs. It's a 3-headed dog named Cepheus. All of his demons in one dog? Yeah, I've seen it. It's a statue of him holding his dogs with his It's not like they think, bro. You know?
So you think the demonic realm is a real thing?
Oh, I know that the real thing is the animals. The birds watch us, bro. The lizards listen just as well as the birds do.
Yeah.
We are all a part of the same living organism called life.
Mm-hmm.
And they all report back to God. If someone's stuck underground and they need help, they send a dog. Start sniffing out. Arf, 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 come get this nigga. Birds see too. But birds turn into firemen and shit. We're all connected. We're not gonna let you die. We're animals. After soul, we become animal. And it depends on what the Lord thy God chooses to turn you into, you know? I hope I'm a lion when I die. I'm coming for all you motherfuckers. I'm like, on your ass.
What's the number one lesson you've taught your son?
Number one lesson I've taught my son: never slap your mom. He slapped his mom. I slapped the fuck out of him at 1 year old. Hold on. You don't do that, Mike Tyson.
Family, let me know what y'all thought about that Orlando Part 2 interview. I mean, I thought it was a great interview. He definitely had some good pointers in there. And some of the things he said kind of sparked a little thing in my head, like Ariana Grande. You can see her, but no one is home. Literally, ain't no one home in her body. It's gone. Or a different soul in her body. I mean, Hollywood play dirty games. Hypnosis is a real thing. I've seen some hypnosis clips where the hypnosis person transferred these two people live on TV. The lady was the man was the lady. What? But anyway, family, let me know what y'all thought about Part 2.
Los Angeles is not real. SMH walking around ... Manchester with someone's casket. PT1.
What the crazy fuck? Hey, you need to take that back to wherever you got it from. Yeah, you need to take that back to where you got that from. No, for real.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, family. You going down a road with a whole casket and you looking crazy as hell at the same time. Super diabolical. Comment down below.
If you believe in God, take as much pressure off of yourself as you can and apply that pressure to Him. If you believe in God, then you know that in His books, He's got certain contractual obligations as well. It's certain things He has to do in certain situations. And it's okay if you put Him in those situations. It's okay for you to say, I believe there's a God, and I believe that if there is, He loves me and He would help me in this situation. It is impossible for you to do that and then watch something happen and not know where that comes from. And so any artist, I would just say, make sure that your relationship with God is one of the relationships that you're also working on, whether it's spouse, kids, everything else. Make sure to pay attention to your relationship with God, because it really is the difference maker in how things turn out. Everybody doesn't serve God. Some people serve the devil, and they put Him in positions. And it's terrible to say, but if that person has a better relationship with Satan than you do with God, that's your fault too. And so I think that's the only advice that I would give to an artist, is to find your higher power and connect. Because until you do that, you're just a rudderless ship out here. And I know from my own personal experience that it doesn't matter how young you get that relationship. It's never too early.
I think your goal should be to make a difference in whatever position that you are in, and ultimately give the glory to God by how well you serve in the excellence that you have to offer in that position. Does that make sense? But here's why you do it. You do it to serve God. Submit yourself, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Resist all of the things that the devil has to offer you. Just like Kat was saying, there's people who don't serve God. There's people who are very close to the devil. And guess what they get? They get a platform. The devil puts them on. The devil puts them in positions. The devil puts them in positions to where they have a certain level of influence, right? And then we have individuals who are jealous of these people who have a certain amount of influence, who have been given that influence by the devil to specifically serve a purpose. Now, God allowed it to happen, right? Because God is sovereign overall. God is allowing it to happen, but that doesn't mean he approves of every person that you see that has a platform, that has influence, that has success, right? So you need to submit yourself, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, he will flee from you. Draw near to God, he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners. Purify your hearts. What is the motive? What is the why behind what you're trying to accomplish?
Let me know down below what you thought about that.
Yo, Zone family, it's your Brooklyn correspondent with the Spinning Waves reporting live from the city where every day feels like a side mission. We're about to dive into some funny, low vibrational videos, a couple fights, a couple diabolical moments, but trust me, you can still learn from them. Because New York, yeah.
Yeah. We should call ambulance? Yo, wake him up. Yeah, on the ambulance because he don't get up. Yeah, he don't get up. He heavy? He was looking up.
He just got DDT'd.
He got everything on the floor. Can't get that nigga up, bro. You what? Yeah, the ambulance. You got a phone? No. Man.
Hey, them boys don't even have a phone.
They gotta call the ambulance or something. He gonna pick him up.
GTA server, man. Oh, he was. Look, he grabbed him.
Let's go. He said get off the block.
Big GTA server.
Oh, he talking. He talking.
Ain't ready for another one, that's why.
He started talking. I'm telling you, the shit you see out here in New York, bro, I be telling myself what the fuck I'm still doing here. Somebody need to get me the fuck out of here, bro.
GTA, boy.
Man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. He's standing up now.
GTA.
Top out. Top out. Top out before I leave.
Nigga, Shawn Michaels.
Can't say.
New York is a straight GTA game. Big server. My man got DDT, and my other man is in a Shawn Michaels sharpshooter position. What is going on, New York? Super diabolical. We need to get our act together. I don't think that's gonna happen when it's a server.
Oh shit, what the fuck wrong with you, Lou? Are you serious? Are you serious, Lou? Yo, grab him!
Damn, bro, you alright? Sure, he's done, bro. He's done, bro. You alright, bro?
He going for the bottle. Yeah, he
bro,
cook.
Relax. Stop moving, bro. Stop moving. Get your legs together. Get your legs together, bro.
Get your legs together. Look, he going for that Easy Jesus, aka ENJ.
Get your legs together,
Cause I'm fried.
bro.
You cook. I'm telling you guys, New York is a big GTA server. My man said, cause I'm fried. Family, you cook. You Benihana. You BBQs on 42nd Street. You Wame. Okay, you done. You cook.
So I just watched this video and honestly, I was not prepared. These guys thought it would be funny to prank this girl by throwing random things at her while she was literally just walking down the street, minding her own business. You could tell she did not want to be bothered. She wasn't laughing. She wasn't playing along. She was just trying to live her life. And then the twist, she turns around, completely unfazed, reaches into her pocket or bag, pulls out a bloodstained sanitary pad, and just smears it right across the guy's face.
That's not pizza.
His entire face was covered. And honestly, the second she did that, I was cheering. Because that's exactly what happens when you mess with the wrong person for content. Like, people forget that not everyone wants to be in your prank video. Not everyone thinks it's funny.
Wait.
You never know who you're dealing with, what kind of day they're having, or how they're going to react. And she handled it in the most chaotic, iconic way possible. Pranks need boundaries. If your joke involves harassing strangers in public, then whatever reaction you get, that's on you.
Family, that man was jumping up and down like a baby. He definitely got what he asked for. That was his karma right there. Why are you throwing things at people on the street? You wildin', bro. Big GTA server. I'm telling you, New York is different. I thought that was pizza. I mean, my man started... That boy was jumping in this. Anyway, let me know what y'all thought about that.
Hold on, what? Let me see that. It said credit card, LM Smart. That's like a goddamn Toys for Tigers kind of card. But listen, she trying to swipe that motherfucker to get some merchandise. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to tell her, swipe it, so you can see if you can get some up out of that. That's your card, man. And that's what I'm saying. But she dead serious think it's a goddamn real credit card. Man, she out of control, man. Man, you know you can't swipe that.
Well, man, what about this one?
It's the same. Hold on, man. Hold on. Girl, are you dead serious about this credit card? Let me see the numbers on there. Man, it's got
family. What's going on with people? Oh, Tweety Bird phone. Nah, boy, that was diabolical. She went shopping with that ish. I'm sorry, Zone family. This is a live reaction right here. No cuts or tears, laughter, okay? I'm vibrating high right now. The laughter's good for the soul. Anyway, let me know what y'all thought about that. That was diabolical.
Y'all crazy, bro.
Another dirty kitchen.
That's crazy.
Hey, stop. Hey,
oh, no. Brother,
what you want to do? You want to do nothing? What you want to do? You want to do nothing?
What you gonna do? I'm recording. That's what I'm doing.
That's crazy.
Well, y'all selling people this food and well, y'all crazy. What you gonna do?
Nothing, man.
I know you don't.
Okay,
I know you don't.
Sir, what you, sir?
Well, y'all selling people this
What do you order?
You know, I don't order nothing.
Okay, what do you want now?
I don't want nothing.
What you want to order?
Well, look at this.
I want to order services from the Department of Health.
No, come look at this. Look at this. Well, y'all tripping, man.
Bro had the nerve to ask what you want to order. Diabolical. I want to order Department of Services over here ASAP. You got food all over the floor. He know he wrong. He covering his face. That is wild, family. Pay attention to what you ordering. You might be ordering something from the floor.
The rest. You remember the earthquake in Haiti that literally killed 200,000 people and left millions of people homeless? I was there. 1 second I was watching TV, another second I'm watching my mom bleed out of her head. Me, my mom, my brother, and a group of people in the neighborhood was watching TV. The ground just started shaking. And my mom's like, it's an earthquake. I literally remember like posters falling down, like everything just going crazy. And I remember I was like, everybody get out. So everybody starts running out. Brother runs out. I run out. And then I'm looking around like, where's my mother? I'm 9 years old at the time. I'm looking, and I hear my mom under the house that already is basically full. This is a 2-story building, y'all. A 2-story building. And my mom was stuck under there. I went to go help her. They're like, everybody's, no, Schneidy, no, you can't do anything. You might hurt yourself. You might hurt yourself. Because like the house, like literally the rest of the building was about to fall. And she was about to die. So, bear with me. I remember looking at her while she was stuck under there, because I went there anyways. And I'm like, Mom, I'm going to help you. She's like, no, don't help me because I don't want the building to fall on you. So, okay, so she convinced me to leave because she didn't want me to get stuck. I'm over here just crying, screaming, yelling. It was traumatizing. And then I'm praying. And I remember my mom coming out. And then the minute my mom came out, the rest of the building fell. My mom was seconds away from dying. Like literally. Sorry, bear with me. I remember looking at her and I'm like, I was in shock. Blood was coming down her face. Her arm was bleeding. Like it was just such a crazy experience as a 9-year-old. My brother came out naked. He didn't have no clothes. He was about to take a shower. I left that house with 0 scratches. 0. Like I am so grateful to be here. But my mom went to the hospital. She got stitches and she told me there's no anesthesia anywhere. Like she felt every pain, every needle that went through her head because they ran out of. I was walking with my uncle and I remember seeing this little boy. The whole bottom of his feet was just coming out. Like I was like, oh, I remember seeing people on the floor laid out, hurt, bleeding. I remember just walking around seeing buildings fall, people screaming. My cousins died. Some of the people I went to school with died. Our neighbors, like people that we knew. Tell this story, I get really emotional because it's just like my mom didn't get out the time that she did. I wouldn't have a mom. It was definitely a miracle that my mom came out the time that she did. And every time I asked her what happened in her end, she said that she remembered praying and then she got a random burst of force that helped her push the brick.
Family, could you even imagine something like that happening to you? That is crazy. In fact, one of my cousins passed away in that earthquake. Beautiful girl. She could have been a model. Thought about my cousins all the time. Beautiful girls, man. Her whole house crushed her to death. Yeah, comment down below.
You know what's so crazy about racism is that growing up, I was not allowed to watch The Proud Family. Like, I was not allowed to watch Sister. I was not at my dad's house anyway. My parents were divorced. My mom didn't give a fuck. I was not allowed to watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like at my grandmother's house. We would be watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air this is crazy. Actually, as I'm saying this, memories are flooding back. We would be watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or That's So Raven or whatever. And we would have like a different movie on, like, programmed to the like last. Remember how you could just hit last and it would flip back? And when we heard someone walking down the hall, we would hit last and switch back over.
That is crazy. You got your kids growing up like that. Super diabolical. Kids are trained to hate. They don't just wake up and say, I'm going to hate anybody. They are trained to hate. I'm glad this young lady found her way out of the hatred, and she acknowledged it was hatred. Shout outs to you. You therapied yourself, or whoever therapied you did a good job.
See, your high vibration allows you to walk through any darkness because your light moves the darkness. Your energy moves the space. Your frequency protects you. Your vibration raises you up to a level where anything lower than that can't even touch you. So you can walk into any space, any place, any dimension with a high vibration, and nothing is going to phase you. It can't touch you when your vibration is high.
Vibrate high, baby, all the time. That's what we're gonna do at the High Zone. We're gonna raise those frequencies, we're gonna vibrate high, we're gonna spread love. That's all we need to do. And thank the Most High every day.
Two self-taught innovators have made a groundbreaking achievement in the field of artificial intelligence. These inventors, who lack formal education in robotics, have developed a biorobotic prosthetic arm using salvaged electronic components. Their device ingeniously functions by capturing brain signals through a headset receiver, converting these signals into electrical currents that precisely control the movements of the prosthetic limb. Welcome to Afrogenesis, where this artificial intelligence assistant system comes to life. As the system begin to boot up, you are instructed to wait for a blue light to appear, then say the password Jeff to proceed further. This invention, created without any budget or funding, offers a cost-effective solution for amputees.
These two dudes didn't go to school for this. They ain't get no funds for this. This is all self-taught. Imagine if we had the education that we really needed in every slums all around the world. We will have technology that is out of this world. I think this is why some of these neighborhoods, some of these places are being suppressed, because they know the kind of beauties that's going to come out these neighborhoods, these countries.
So apparently this is the average sex duration per country. And these numbers are ridiculous, dude. I mean, absolutely crazy. What are you, running a marathon? Who needs more than 42 seconds? No, but in all seriousness, what the fuck is going on with Pakistan? 42 seconds? Are you even looking at your wife? I need more than 42 seconds to microwave food, bro. I need like 2 minutes to just microwave my shit. You're fucking sticking it in and just draining your nuts in 42 seconds?
It's so
I'm honestly
funny-ish.
surprised Turkey is 1 minute and 54 seconds. I would think it's way longer, dude.
Did you know Haiti secretly created the chocolate industry that makes $150 billion today? In 1825, Haitian chemist Dr. Francois Mackendal revolutionized chocolate at his Port-au-Prince factory. He invented the conching process 50 years before Europeans even thought of it. This technique made Haitian chocolate smoother and richer than anything Europe had ever tasted. President Boyer was so confident in Haiti's innovation, he traded these secret techniques to Swiss manufacturers. The deal? Chocolate secrets for diplomatic recognition. That trade directly created Switzerland's chocolate empire we know today. But here's the wildest part. Napoleon's personal confectioner was so obsessed with Haitian chocolate, he secretly smuggled Haitian cocoa beans and equipment into France. Even the French royal court couldn't resist Haiti's superior chocolate. Every luxury chocolate bar you've ever eaten traces back to those Haitian innovations from 200 years ago. Haiti didn't just make great chocolate, they invented the entire modern chocolate industry. The world's sweetest secret has Haitian roots.
Family, y'all heard that? They came up with the famous chocolate we eat. Do they get any recognition for it? No. Are they getting money from it? No. Another thing, your favorite beer, Heineken, who you think created that and sold it off and don't make anything off of it. These people are resilient, they're beautiful, and they're innovators, but they always get robbed. Diabolical. But anyway, family, I appreciate it if you made it to the end. You are goated, you are definitely goated. You are one of them ones, and I definitely appreciate you. I got super love for y'all. I love y'all like cook food, like I always say, and I appreciate y'all 100%. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all tonight. If you're not tapped in with the family, before you go, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You can be rocking out with me and the family. I hope y'all enjoyed the interview part 2. And I snuck in the little Terrence Howard interview in there for y'all also. But anyway, family, vibrate high, keep your energy clean, protect your aura, stay hydrated, and love thy neighbor. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Zone.